So do we have a bad transmission, or is it just the axles making everything crazy here? Got these cool codes here. P0730, P0700. And same ones over and over again. The P0700 code is a general transmission code. The P0730 code is an incorrect gear ratio code. In other words, the transmission is not seeing the output speed that it's looking for. I dropped the transmission pan on the Charger here, except for breaking off two of the bolt heads. Went pretty well. Fluid's kind of dirty, but pan's pretty darn clean. Except for that whammo right there. Knock that out. I'm going to throw another filter in this thing. I already changed the rear axle, the tone rings for the ABS. Hoping that's what was causing my problem with the transmission not shifting. I already took apart this plug and checked it out. It looks beautiful, nice and clean. Except for the dirty fluid. I mean, it's got 160,000 on it. I can't expect it to be super clean, but gotta get these studs out of here, get it cleaned up, back together, and then hopefully find a couple more bolts that fit in it. And then we'll see how it does. It's a little dirty, but again, there's no, I figured if the transmission was junk to be a bunch of clutch material in here, and there ain't. It's pretty darn clean. See what happens, I guess. If you're having ABS problems with your Chrysler 300 or Dodge Charger, it could be your problem. First axle we got is no tone ring for the ABS. Again, no tone ring for ABS. This one has a partial tone ring, but it's about had it. And our new axle has a nice new tone ring. So it's the last axle in here, and see how well this works. Just replace the axles in this thing. So we're going to see if that maybe does anything for us. Read all these codes. Done. And we'll see what happens. 0 codes. Awesome. Got, I don't know, a couple thousand miles on this thing since I put the axles in it. Transmission shifting good. Speedo works. And then any other issues except for reoccurring oxygen sensor code. So everything went from the transmission being bad to it was just the tone rings on the axles both being bad. It's kind of crazy. I'll tell you how I arrived on this. It was getting codes for transmission output speed being off, and looking into it, there's no output speed sensor on this transmission. So the next likely thing has got to be the ABS sensors in the back. And a while back, we had we had a code for a bad sensor, and I replaced the sensor, and it's still the same code. So I figured the tone ring went bad. Well, apparently the other tone ring went bad, and that's all it took to throw the thing in the limp mode, because it wasn't getting a signal saying that was going anywhere. It's in the rear wheels. So apparently the front wheels don't matter for ABS rings, or ABS sensors I should say, but the rear wheels do. So if both of your rear wheel tone rings or sensors are bad, you'll get a transmission code and a limp mode and all kinds of other cool stuff. So far it's been good. Shift's nice, drives nice, and the non-existent transmission problem is fixed. And I got lucky, I got both axles on closeout at Rock Auto, so I fixed it for under $100. So we put a few more miles on this thing. Thanks for watching.